Let's see here. Oh, my girl is texting saying that she is trying to get into the live. So I am not certain about like all the YouTube settings. I'm still pretty new to this. So hopefully I'll be able to set my lives to default to public. I looked into it today. I couldn't figure it out. So we'll wait for a couple of people to get in here. Hopefully they'll be able to get in. And if not, it's just you and me. Because if you're having a chance to watch this video, you might be wanting to feel better ASAP, or wanting to have some tools and techniques and tips and tricks in your pocket for feeling better in the future if you find yourself not feeling 100%. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking time out on a Sunday morning. We do this every single Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Pacific time, that's LA time in the US, and 1 o'clock Eastern time. So I go live, I'm in LA, I go live at 10 a.m. my time. So on the East Coast, it is 1 p.m., but that's every week. So we're just always trying to reestablish and reconnect with and recommit to our health and all of that. I see somebody made it in, so the link is working. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So today we're talking about ways that you can instantly, almost now or sooner, feel better. When you're feeling down emotionally, you're mad, you're angry, you're sad, you something's on your nerves and you just can't get rid of it. I'm gonna give you 3 different techniques that can really help if you're getting really nervous, you're having anxiety, something like that. I've got a ton of resources. So as soon as I post this, I'll be able to, or as soon as I finish streaming live, I'll be able to add the description. Please, please, please check out the description under this video once I have a chance to load it, which will be within 5 or 10 minutes after we wrap up this morning. But I'm going to put so many resources in the description for you, everything that I talk about, plus maybe a couple other things that I might not get to. But there'll be plenty of resources after this video for just tools that'll help you feel better ASAP, and even some stuff for if you need to do deeper work. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, if you're here, thank you. Please hit the like button, hit the little hearts, hit the little emojis, all the interaction and stuff. I see the hearts already. Mwah, thank you so much. Oh, healthy hair is in house. All right, good. Healthy hair is here. That's all I need. Do you see this? I made that. Okay, anyway, healthy hair is here. That just makes me happy. Okay, so we're going to get into it right now. The process for feeling better emotionally can be looked at from a myriad of different perspectives. I'm going to share I'm going to share one kind of perspective with you today, and then I'm giving you 3 tools plus a couple other things. So let's get right into it. So you can think of the emotional experience that you're having in a lot of different ways, as I just said, but the one sort of big way to look at it would be alchemy, right? And alchemy can be defined simply as the art of transformation. So we want to transform ourselves. We want to go from the state of feeling low, feeling bad, feeling low on the emotional scale. We're down here in what I have made the reds. This is not my scale. This is Abraham Hicks. I'll have it linked below. Even a download. I made you guys a download here. Oh, my people are here. Hi, Kim. How are you? Welcome. But thank you for being here. I got Chroma in the house. Mwah. Michael, hello, hello, hello. Great to see everybody here. Okay. So when we're feeling down here, we're feeling in these heavier emotions. This emotional scale was developed, the content of it was developed by Abraham Hicks. I will link it below. Their perspective on emotion comes from a mystical or metaphysical look. They say, look, when your wisest part of yourself, the divine part of yourself, knows something is not true and you think it is true, there's going to be discord between your perspective and your deeper perspective. And they say, their perspective, Abraham Hicks says, our emotions are our GPS. They're our guidance system to show us when what we're thinking is aligned, is moving in the right direction generally, with what our wisest part of ourself knows to be true, or when we're way off base. I'm a terrible person, I'm worthless, I'm terrified, it's all bad, I'm feeling down here. Well, the wisest part of me knows, girl, you good, you're an eternal being, it's gonna be good, you don't even have to trip, don't say nothing, you ain't got to go nowhere. So it's thinking that, you're thinking this, you're gonna feel out of sorts. So that's their perspective on it. But I want to tell you a little trick of how to use the emotional scale. And again, please go to the description because I will have it linked underneath. Oh my gosh, we have a doctor in our midst. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So happy to see you, Tej. Thank you for coming, baby. We're talking about how to feel better fast, and I'm going to tell you how to use this tool. So using the Abraham Hicks tool, what they say is, it's all about perspective. Am I seeing in alignment? Am I moving generally, thank you for the hearts, am I moving generally in the direction of what the wisest part of me knows to be true? right? The divine part of you. So am I holding thoughts that are moving me up the emotional scale, or am I holding thoughts that are moving me down the emotional scale? Now, this is crucial. Two directions. We're only feeling two emotions, better or worse. That's another shorthand way that you can think about it. So am I moving up the scale or am I moving down the scale? We tend to think of certain emotions as either like binary, like black or white, good or bad, dualistic. They say it's not that way, because we could think of anger as a negative emotion, but if I get to anger from feeling powerless, that's actually empowering and taking me in the right direction, right? But if I'm up here feeling optimistic and hopeful and I get dropped down to anger, then I'm going in the wrong direction. So you want to be swimming in this direction. And the way that you change directions, if you're feeling bad, this is our first exercise. I'm going to show you how to climb up the emotional scale. If you're feeling down here, just try to find a perspective. So let's say you're feeling insecure. You're feeling, insecure. It's making you feel bad. You're shaking in your boots. Just try to go up one step. And again, this is available for download in the description as soon as I have a chance to load it after we go live. So if I'm at insecurity, I'm going to go to jealousy. Now, a person could say, jealousy is a negative emotion. Why would you want to go to there? Just jump up. This is frequencies. You can't just be jumping. You can't just jump like that. So if I'm feeling insecure, then let me name my jealousy. What am I jealous about? And then I say, they always get all the breaks and it's harder for me and I can't do it and people are mean, whatever it is, right? Get it out. Get it out. Emotion is energy in motion. We'll revisit that later. So then I get up to jealousy and I get all my jealousy out, and writing in a journal, this stuff is really good too. Then move up to hatred or rage, and I hate it and they shouldn't be able to do that and this is stupid. I'm moving in the right direction, right? Then revenge. I know what I want to do. Don't go out and get revenge on people. Do your inner work. I know what I want to do, and I'm mad, and I feel discouraged, and I blame this person, and I'm worried. You can climb yourself up, and you will notice your emotion feeling better and better and better. This is a great tool. I've linked it. I will link it. I have the description already done. I'll just paste it in. This is an amazing tool. You can literally take yourself from all the way at the bottom of the scale to the top of the scale just by expressing how you could feel at each one of these frequencies, and get yourself more in alignment with how the wisest, deepest part of you is seeing that current situation in that moment. So this is a tremendous, tremendous tool. I printed this out and laminated it and had it on my wall because I use this tool so much. So that is available to you too in the description down below. Let's see here. I have Anthony. Hello, love. Thank you so much for being here. We got Jose in the house. Okay, today, Jose, we're learning about really quick ways that you can feel better. So that's the first way. That's the one that takes the most time to explain, but it's just trying to crawl yourself up the emotional scale one emotion at a time, and that is available for a handout is linked in the bottom here. Thank you for asking, Jose. All right, my loves. So the other thing that I want you to understand is that emotions don't just happen. If you haven't liked the live yet, please do, and please hit the little emojis and stuff like that. Another thing I want you to have a chance to understand is that we think of our emotions as just something that's happening like mentally and in terms of like, oh, I just am in a mood or whatever. But remember, this is crucial. It is not just a mental experience, it's a physiological experience as well. There are literally molecules of emotion. Candace Pert, PhD, wrote a book about it, I don't know, 20 years ago or something like that, maybe more. But there are molecules, so you can recognize this for yourself. We have physiological changes depending on what we're thinking about in a moment. If I start thinking about some food that sounds really delicious, I might start to salivate, right? Well, it's just a thought. Or if I start thinking about something that somebody did that made me really mad, I might start to feel my heart, my body might tense up, I might start to feel my pulse change, stuff like that. So it is also physiological, which brings us to our next tool that will help you feel better ASAP. It's applied neurology, and I found a great resource for it that I've been exploring, and I think it's tremendous. It's called Brain-Based Wellness. Again, I will link in the description below after I post this, but it's an approach to, so you've heard of people talking about getting emotion out of the body and stuff like that. This is a very brain-based, nervous system-based way to release the emotion and the stress that's going on in the body and move us from being in a protective, tight, little scared posture around pain that we've experienced or trauma that we've experienced. What happens when we experience something painful like that and the brain is making decisions about how to give resources, if we're out of sorts like that and the brain is getting all kinds of negative signals, the brain is going to send signals to collapse. Take smaller steps. So if you need to perform, we move from on a continuum from protection, which is what has us down like